Hello everybody, and welcome back to Rain Check. We are here to start Rose route. I am excited. This is the big wolfer favorite boy. He's the best in this game. He's, I mean, Theodore is actually the best, but Rose a close second. Honestly, I think Ro might be right. Considering what happened the first time, I don't want to risk a second encounter. Oh, let's stay outside. I don't think going back in is a good idea. What if they brought backup now? Couldn't have said it better myself. You heard the man. We'll be scouting from here. The fox shakes his head in defeat, sighing as he pulls out his laptop and shrugs. Fine. I'll see what I can do from here. The fox starts tapping away on his laptop, the screen constantly changing and flashing text I have no idea the meaning of. We're still a bit away from the power plant. Should we go closer, or...? No, we'd be in plain sight of the cameras, and I don't think turning them off would be wise if we're scouting. Ro takes out a pair of binoculars and peers out the driver's side door. Is there anything I could be doing right now to help? Neither of them respond, as they're occupied doing their own thing. I guess I'll try to figure out where we are. I reach into my pocket and take out my phone, opening the map app. Put that away! My phone? Yes, it's interfering with my scans. Right, okay then. I quickly stuff my phone back into my pants. Not pocket, just straight into the pants, I see. And stare out the flickering lights in the distance of the power plant. If you want to be useful, I suggest you join Ro and see if you spot anything odd from here. I turn around and points to... Wait, he turns around. Okay, sorry. He turns around and points to a road offshooting from the power plant. Sure. Minutes pass by as my face is pressed against the window, trying to spot any abnormalities off in the distance. To be honest, there's not much to see. Just some factory buildings here and there. I switch sides, trying to see if I missed anything. But this side feels even more barren, if that's even possible. Come to think of it, what kind of places would set up shop here anyway? Hey! What do you think you're doing? Trying to see if there's a better angle to observe from. The sight lines are obscured here. Ro steps out and circles behind the car, moving to the side of the road with his binoculars still in paw. I look back over to Javier, who is busy tapping away at his laptop. Hey, Javier, do you think I should join him? The fox motions me to exit the car as he shakes his head, his attention focused on his screen. Javier? Go! I would appreciate the silence while I try to scan the area. Just don't do anything crazy. I spot Ro off in the distance on top of a small hill and wave to him as I jog over. Hey, joining me? Yeah, Javier said he needed the focus, so I'm out here now. Here, take a look over there in this direction. Ro passes me the binoculars in his paw, and I try to look at whatever he's pointing at. Do you see what I'm seeing? I squint and try my best to discern what I'm looking at through the lenses. There's a long black line squirming across the ground, moving in a strange rhythmic way. Is that like a bomb fuse? That would be my first guess. That's exciting. I doubt we'd see this without the binoculars, and from this angle too. What is that thing? Some kind of snake? No, that can't be it. No, not a snake. Oh, look at the tip. The tip? I try to get a better look and catch occasional light flying from the end of the rope. Are those sparks? Is that a live wire or something? Exactly. I was at the exact section earlier, and I can tell you that wasn't there. Suspicious, wouldn't you agree? Yeah. What do you think would have caused that? I'm not sure, but whatever happened, people usually don't leave shit like that lying around. And, judging by how quiet it is, I'd say the entire area is deserted. Now that I think about it, everything out here feels a little too calm. Maybe it's just the time of night. Or maybe everyone went home. Can't say unless we head inside. But with what I'm seeing, I'd say it's best to stay out here. Wouldn't want to accidentally get electrocuted. Ro glances over at me and shrugs. That's to say, I think we scared the thugs away. I doubt they'd be bothering you anytime soon, if at all. Ro's ears suddenly twitch, and he pushes me back behind him. There's a car coming. Find somewhere to hide. I managed to scurry behind an electrical box nearby, with Ro taking cover behind some shrubs. It's faint at first, but the sound of tires grinding across gravel grows louder until we spot a silver sedan driving past us. I look over to the Ro, who's frantically motioning me back to our car. Did you guys see that? Yes. Ro starts the car and immediately turns it around and follows after the sedan. Did you see where it came from, Javier? No, I didn't notice it until it was already passing by. I was focusing on scanning the area. Did the car come from the power plant? We didn't see it. Ro only heard it coming from the distance, sorry. What? So you're telling me this car might not even be from the power plant? Iridescent. Oh, okay. Iridescent Drive doesn't connect to any other main road. Who would be here unless they're from the power plant? I don't know. What about people like us? If we didn't see them coming out of the power plant, they could have originated from anywhere for all we know. For example, there's an auto repair shop a few more blocks down the road. We can't rule out... At this time of night, I doubt it. Now focus. We can't let that car out of our sights. Ro continues to speed down the road, his eyes locked onto the car ahead, just barely in view. Even though there isn't any traffic around this area at this time of night, I can't help but grow nervous as Ro speeds through light after light. This goes on for several minutes before I decide to speak up. We won't get pulled over, right? Yes, we'll be fine. According to the police schedule, they don't scout this area until morning. Police patrol schedule? How do you manage to get a hold of that? Found it wide on display in their servers. That's what they get for not using encryption. I can make out the faint sound of Javier chuckling before Ro sneers at him. Ahem. If you could make yourself useful. All right. Javier reaches over and grabs the binoculars from Ro's side before putting them on. We need to get closer. And be on a road with fewer bumps. I can barely track the car with how much we're shaking. No need. We're getting on the highway. I might be able to get right behind them. The engine suddenly roars as Ro steps on the gas, and my body falls back against the seat. We weave in and out of lanes, trying to make our way closer to the sedan. Just a few more cars behind. I think I can make out the first letters of their plate. I lean forward, trying to get a better view as well, but as if they knew we were following, the car switches lanes at the last second. Fucking hell! Ro follows immediately and dangerously changes 3 lanes over, causing nearly causing me to slam against the door.
Heading off to the city, huh?
Ro maneuvers the car, and we're barely able to squeeze through a lane of cars onto the exit ramp. Watch it! I let out a sigh of relief as we somehow avoid hitting anything. Whoops. The car is turning. I don't think we'll make it in time. The sedan manages to turn left off the ramp and onto another road just as the lights change.
Oh no, I don't think we can follow them. Not with cars in front of us, waiting to turn. How annoying.
Rose suddenly turns the wheel to one side and accelerates, launching the car onto the shoulder of the road.
Wait, it's a red light! It's fine, I got this.
Without wasting a second, the wolf drifts the car gracefully, turning it left onto the road. Cars slam on their brakes, trying not to collide into us as Rose stabilizes the car and speeds after our target. Yeah, watch it! Within seconds, we start to slow down as the cars enter the city. The traffic builds fast, and before we know it, we're at a complete stop. This is annoying. Theodore, can you spot the car ahead? I squint, trying my best to single out the car in a sea of taillights.
No. I mean, that looks like it.
I scratch my head and let out a nervous chuckle.
No, that's not it either. I don't think I see any... I can see anything from this angle. There.
Ro points out in the distance, pinpointing our target with ease. Are you sure that's them? Just look at how many silver cars are in front of us.
Just a hunch.
Please don't waste my time. Ro starts steering the car between lanes, snaking past cars as he tries to inch closer to the sedan. I don't know whether or not I should be anxious or impressed. Eventually, after what feels like a lifetime of turning and stopping, we manage to land ourselves directly behind the car. Javier takes out his phone and discreetly snaps a photo of the license plate. VQ1W92ZL. Noted.
Tinted glasses, huh? Suspicious.
I try my best to look through the glass in front, but Ro catches me staring and waves a paw to stop me.
They can still see us if they look in their mirrors. Just act casual. Right.
We follow the car with ease down several streets, and turns now that they're right in front of us.
Wait a second. This street looks familiar.
I stare out the side of the window, and that's when I spot the familiar shape of the Grand Marine looming above.
Wait. What street is this? Isn't that the Grand Marine?
Maine? And yes, that is.
This just got interesting. What do you mean? Look, we're turning in. Oh, they're turning in.
I look ahead, seeing the silver sedan turn into the parking lot of the Grand Marine, with Rose following swiftly behind. How intriguing. Javier's voice hitches before he looks to turn to me, his face visible with curiosity. Assuming this person is from the power plant. If they've come here, then there's a non-zero chance they've come for Theodore. I blink several times, trying to understand what the fox said.
What do you mean? I mean, this person is trying to come after you for putting a wrench in their plans earlier. I'm referring to the text you received. Oh, right.
I swallow hard and sink down into my seat.
We're jumping to conclusions. Besides, we're here. You'll be fine.
After a brief moment, Rose stops and parks the car, taking off his suit as quickly as he can. Really?
Rather be less conspicuous.
Ro points to a silver car that's parked a few spots ahead.
That's them. Quickly, let's follow them before they get away.
I follow Ro as close as I can as we make our way up the elevator, exiting on the casino floor. Are you positive this is the floor he stopped at?
Yes. Like I said, he was the only one only one that entered the elevator. The monitor showed it stopped on this floor.
What if he got off on this floor just to take the stairs?
Quiet.
Does anyone do that? Or, like, I know I've seen in television shows people want, like, oh, I stop at this place and go up the stairs because I'm paranoid, and it's like a quirky trait. But does anyone do that? You know? Yeah. Curious. Y'all have to tell me. Rose starts scanning around, his attention fixed towards the casino lounge.
We're going inside. Look for a snow leopard with a face mask.
Helix? How exciting.
Javier, make sure we're not being recorded.
All right. You two go on ahead. I'll do the preliminaries around here first. We continue walking in and past the security gate, and that's when I notice that it's unoccupied.
Hey, isn't there supposed to be security here? I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to just walk on in like this.
He nods once we're without breaking his gaze on... He nods once without breaking his gaze on his search. That's what, okay. I was like, what do you mean by that? Yeah, I got it. I'm caught up.
Must be on break then. Lucky us. Huh. Yeah.
Oh, it feels... Isn't this the background they used when got assaulted by the cat doll? Way back at the start of the game? I can't remember. We don't hang around the casino too much in this, do we?
It feels weird to be back here again. It's only natural.
You don't think that cat is still here? Well, that answers my question. That just answers it.
Doubt it. You sent them flying, remember?
Yeah.
Don't think they'll be back here ever again.
Rose suddenly extends his arm out, stopping me without a word. He motions to the bar counter from across the lounge in front of us.
Him. The one ordering drinks.
Him? My eyes lock onto the snow leopard, casually sipping from his glass.
I mean, I guess he looks kind of suspicious just standing there, but... he just looks like a normal guy. They usually do. If I'm being honest, he kind of looks like someone I knew in college. Bet he does. But yeah, he really isn't doing much. Should we keep watching him?
Suddenly, there's a sudden light tap on my tail, causing the two of us to turn around. There you guys are.
We found him.
The fox peers around Mo's massive frame and shakes his head. We nearly died in your car chase for him. Are you sure we got the right guy? He looks nothing like the kind of people we were running into before.
Yes, I saw him get out of the silver car.
Well, how do you know we ended up following the right car? The whole street was basically filled with silver cars the moment we got off the highway. Not to mention the fact that the city is filled... Rose swats down his large paw onto Javier's shoulder, nearly squashing him as Ro glares him down.
Just trust me. This is our guy.
Is Helix our guy? Alright, I'll play along, even though I feel like this is just some normal civilian.
So, what's the plan? Do we just keep an eye on him, or... We stay here for now. After he orders a few more drinks, one of us goes over to talk to him.
Ro naturally turns to look at Javier. Oh, please, don't look at me. Aren't you the one with experience when it comes to chatting up other men at bars? I already scanned the area. It's your turn to do something.
I don't mind going over.
Do you think Theodore can rizz up Helix at the bar?
Definitely not. There's a high chance he recognizes who you are if you're being targeted, even after a few drinks. We were all at the power plant. but Javier's the one that looks the most harmless.
Hey! I'm right here. Just because I'm short and skinny doesn't mean I won't tase you. I stand there awkwardly, trying not to laugh at the fox when I spot a familiar white-furred figure a few rows away.
Oh, bro, isn't that the security guard we saw before?
He follows my gaze and scoffs.
That stick up the ass. What was his name again? Christopher.
Yeah, I think so.
It looks like he's coming this way.
Who? What are you two talking about? Ro pushes us towards our seats further back, just out of Christopher's line of sight, as he walks past our head and heads towards the bar. Okay. All right, everyone. I'm going to end the part here. So I do hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys around.